Well, I guess I'll do a video on Captain America. America. I don't know. I don't know. God. So I just got out of Captain America: Civil War. So I'll tell you what was going through when I was walking in. So I was avoiding all the spoilers, but I still wanted to see critical reviews, and I avoided all the ones that had spoilers in it, which is why I turned to newspapers. Yes, so old-fashioned. By the way, thank you, journalism professor Ken Bennett, for actually, having newspapers that have articles on that, because I don't know where to find these things, because I'm young, and I don't understand newspapers. Sorry, Ken, I love you. So everyone's saying, both on the internet and in these newspaper reviews, that this is like the greatest superhero movie of all time. It's fantastic. It's amazing. It's good. I'll just go straight to the point. It's good. Fantastic, amazing, best superhero movie of all time? Nah. No. No. Okay. The first Avengers, so far still, best superhero movie of all time. I know. It's old. This is new. Oh, you don't like it because it's new? No, I don't. Not that I don't like it because it's new. I don't like it because it's depressing. No, I don't like it because it's just... It has problems. It has a lot of problems. I am shaking this way too much. I just realized that. So remember, when I was talking about the Jungle Book, which was the first review I did, and I said that we would be doing either Batman vs. Superman or Nixon and Elvis and Nixon. But it turns out Jonathan does not love me anymore and refuses to see Batman vs. Superman with me. And also I forgot that even though a theater can advertise for a film produced by Amazon, they will not actually play a movie produced by Amazon. Silly me. So, Civil War it is, before it inevitably stops being a searchable thing on the internet in like a week. Because that's how time works now. Internet time. Anyway, so remember the Jungle Book review where I said, things are great when the shots are nice and steady. Like, it's not right now because my hands are shaking. I don't know why. I've just been shaking a little bit today. I don't know why. The same goes for this movie. When the action scenes are done, most of the time, this is almost every time in this movie, it will do what Marvel movies have been doing for a while, which is these fast cuts. And it's not even that the camera's going, whoa, which it does, which is a pain in the ass from my perspective, but the editing will be like 3 shots in like 2 seconds. 3 shots, 2 seconds. That doesn't even make sense. I just want an action movie that holds the shot just a little bit. So we can actually fucking see what we're looking at. I'm sorry, that pisses me off. No matter what movie it is, even movies that I love. Fucking Chronicle. But it has the excuse that its whole point is that it's being filmed from a handheld camera. So it's like, yeah, the camera's gonna move like crazy when there's people with superpowers flying around and throwing cars at each other. It doesn't have to be when the camera's supposed to be invisible. Just, God. Another major problem that I had was the villain. I had no idea what the fuck he was doing for most of the movie. When I got it, it was like, oh, that's clever. Why? I just want to know why. And we got it at the end, I guess. But it's like, really? That's it? I mean, revenge, yes, that's a powerful motivator for villains. But, like, that was it? I was hoping that maybe, like, I don't know, Thanos would, like, pop out of the ashes, no, out of the shadows and be like, ah, I controlled everything. Like, that'd be stupid. It'd be funny. So I didn't care for the villain too much. I basically ignored him, which, let's be honest, everyone else did, so. No, that's inexcusable. The main villain of your movie should not be, like, completely ignored by everyone. This is the main villain of the fucking movie, and I bet no one even knows what his fucking name is. I don't know what his fucking name is. I don't remember. He wasn't memorable. He didn't do anything. Okay, he did do some things, but no one knew it was him for a long time. It's like, moments passed, pal. You lost it. You lost your fucking chance. You lost your chance to be cool. I didn't like him. I didn't care for him. His motivation was shoddy at best. Okay. So let's talk about the real thing that pissed me off. The thing that, as a comic book fan, pissed me off. Oh no! My family died in a superhero thing. It's all your fault, superhero. I'm sorry. Disney Marvel, are you there? Are you there? We've seen this before. Countless times. Like, it's been done well. Countless times. It's been done shit. Countless times. You do it so mediocre that I don't give a damn. Or I would if you didn't thrust it in my fucking face for the first 10 minutes of the movie. The first 10 minutes that felt like 25. It's sounding like I hate the movie. I didn't hate the movie. I liked the movie. I liked the movie. It was good. It really did have some of the best action scenes in cinematic history, really. Like, the fight at the airport, that was fantastic. I was giddy. It was giddy. It was cool. It was fun. It made sense, sort of. It was fun. That was the point. It was fucking fun. The final fight between Iron Man, Captain America, and the Winter Soldier. Less fun from a narrative standpoint. It's quite dark, actually. I think Marvel might be cheating off DC's notes over there. That's not someone you want to cheat off of. They're bad at what they do. They haven't made a good movie since The Dark Knight. And I know that wasn't really that long ago, but 2 years, it'll be 10 years old. Just 2 years, it'll be 10 years old. The Dark Knight, it's amazing. And terrifying for some people. Not me, I don't mind. So, but the fight scene itself was amazing. And you know what was amazing about it? The choreography. And the fact that they held on shots. It wasn't just like, boo, 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 boo. No, it was, the best part was this one shot from behind Iron Man. And it's just amazing. It was in the trailer. It's incredible. I'm trying not to spoil too much because, there's probably people that are going to watch this that haven't seen the movie yet. But, like, it's a well-done fight scene, and it looks great because you can see what's happening. How did this get overlooked? In the first scene, okay, the second scene, my bad. Second scene, when they're fighting, what's his face? The Crossbones, was that his name? No one gives a shit. Like, that fight scene was incomprehensible. Fucking comprehensible. I'm trying to remember the other one, because the first half of this movie is so boring. I can't even, it's just like, like, do something! And then nothing happens until halfway through when the movie actually decides to start. My voice! It's funny. Or something. I don't know. The acting was fantastic. What do you want me to say, okay? These people have been doing these roles for what? Like, for years now. When Captain America was like 2011. The first Iron Man was like 2008, I think? 2009? I totally forgot. I'm sorry. Captain America was 2010, sorry. So they've been doing this for years, alright? Like, they know what's up. Or was it 2011? No, it was 2000. Fuck! I'm stupid. Grr. It was 2011. So they've been doing this for a while, so they know what they're doing. They're all talented actors and actresses. It's all great. So, to whoever was the person that said that Robert Downey Jr. was the thing that brought the most light and fun part of this movie, I want to punch you in your perfect teeth. Because he was the most depressing thing in this movie. I mean, my God, was he a downer. Robert Downer Jr. I'm gonna kill myself later, thank you very much. No, he was not funny. He had his funny lines because he's Robert Downey Jr. playing Tony Stark. He has his funny lines. Wasn't that many. Okay? Spider-Man was funny. Ant-Man was funny. Falcon had some funny lines. War Machine, not so much. Not so much. Captain America never says anything funny, which is why I like the Avengers more, because he says something funny in that movie. And don't bring up the first scene of Age of Ultron. That was just dumb. It was dumb. Actually, don't bring up Age of Ultron at all. Most people get pissed about that for some reason. But yeah, just Iron Man, Tony Stark. Ugh, go away, Tony. Just be funny again. When he was funny, he was great. And he was Tony Stark, and it was great. But then there was scenes where he was just like scowling, and it's like, oh no, Tony Stark's playing Batman now. Don't do it. Don't do it, Robert. Don't be Batman. Ben Affleck did it this year. It didn't turn out well. According to people, I didn't see it. I'm not seeing that piece of shit alone, okay? Let's just put it that way. And I will continue to call it a piece of shit until I get to see it and it proves me wrong. Unless it doesn't prove me wrong, in which case it will continue to be a piece of shit. If not more so. I want to talk about Spider-Man, but I missed something. So yeah, I bet some of you, mainly Jonathan, are going to be all mad. Like, it's like, oh, people who get killed in the middle of superhero attacks, they have a right to blame the super... No, yeah. Well, yes and no. Because of the superhero battle and attack, your loved one got killed. But on the other hand, shut the fuck up. Okay, let's remember Age of Ultron. I know many of you don't want to, but let's remember Age of Ultron, because I've seen that movie a couple times and I know what happened. So, yes, Tony Stark made Ultron. It was a bad decision. Ultron goes a little nuts. Ultron decides to levitate part of the city and explode it or something. It wasn't very well explained. There were people who died. There were civilian casualties. So, to blame the superheroes on something that an independent being, we'll call Ultron, I guess he's an independent robot. AI, an independent artificial intelligence, did, is just, to put it in Linkar's words, selfish. You are being selfish. And that sucks. It sucks that you lost someone. I'm sorry. Nothing we could have done about that. Nothing could have been done. There were superheroes doing superhero things, saving as many people as they can. People die still. If you live in a superhero world and you blame superheroes for every death there is, boo fucking who, shut the fuck up. Because you're wrong. People are going to die anyway. What if they couldn't get there in time? You're gonna blame them for that when they were dealing with another problem? Killing everyone else? Oh, well, those people could have died instead. Yeah, no, doesn't work that way. Superhero, save as many people as possible. And they did. Okay, let's pretend that the Avengers were assholes and they just let half a city plummet back into place from a couple miles up, a couple hundred miles up in the sky. Okay? Let's pretend that. How many people would have died? A lot more than how many died in the film. A lot more. Especially since Ultron was aiming to destroy the entire human race. Perspective, doesn't that? It ruins it, doesn't it? So it just irritates me that that's what motivates people. That's what the writers think is going to motivate heroes because they're so good. And you know what the weird thing is? It motivates Iron Man, but not Captain fucking America. What? What? So, the egocentrical asshole in a tin can, surrounded by his money, is influenced by this sob story by one woman. And Captain America, the goody two-shoes, as he's often described by Tony Stark, is like, yeah, sucks. Shit happens, yo. That's funny to me. These writers are getting desperate, alright? They're getting very desperate, alright? Look, superheroes fighting other superheroes over ideals, it happens. But it has to be natural, it has to happen correctly, flow within the narrative. What you've fucking done, Marvel, is pretty much copying DC. I have to say it. You're just copying DC. And I'm not going to give you praise for it. People are like, oh, people who hate Batman or Superman love the Marvel movies. You know what? Let me vote against that. No. Civil War, no. You can't do that. You have to earn it. You did not fucking earn it. That was an unearned, awesome superhero fight. Unearned. Narratively. I will wag my finger at you. So I guess I gotta talk about the new people that popped in. We have Black Panther finally! When's he getting a movie? Now, I get it. He may not get his own solo movie because that was basically his origin story. He was a prince to a king who they had a long-standing tradition of the Black Panther warrior. His father died, so he takes up the mantle of the Black Panther. It's simple. He was in the movie enough that I enjoyed his presence. Admittedly, I don't know a lot about Black Panther as a character, so I'm not gonna be able to say if they did well in adapting him. I have no idea. I'm gonna be completely honest. Black Panther is one of the Marvel superheroes I don't know much about. But I will look up things about him later, after finals, when I have more time, hopefully. Spider-Man! Spider-Man was in the movie! Yay! Sony, could you let him go? Because this Spider-Man was much more interesting than either the Spider-Man you gave us before. Okay? Like, I will say I love Tobey Maguire, but goddamn, the writing for those Spider-Man movies was not the best. And what was it? Andrew Garfield, I think. Something that I saw both both Amazing Spider-Man movies, and I wasn't impressed for much of it. Though I will say I actually like the second one more than the first one. I'm not afraid to admit that. No, I'm not. Because it didn't have bullshit train scene. No, but this Spider-Man, played by Tom Holland, I think that was his name. I might be forgetting it. Oh well. It was good. It was funny. It was chipper. The suit looked great. The spider symbol was a little tiny, but Whatever. What else? I just hope that Disney Marvel gets to keep Spider-Man now, because they handled them pretty well. And it did say at the end of the credits, Spider-Man will return. It did say so. It said so. You promised me, Disney. You promised me. I don't care if you don't give me a standalone movie. I want him to fucking return. Ant-Man was in the movie. Yay, I love Ant-Man because Ant-Man was fantastic. He was barely in it, but it was great. He was funny. He has a new mask now. It's slicker. It looks nice. He ran around, he shrunk, he grew, he got really big. He really was getting huge. And that's all the jokes I will say about that. Because that's about as many jokes that he made. I don't know, Ant-Man was just sort of like randomly thrown into the movie. Okay, one more problem. Timing. Everything moved really quickly. Like, people getting placed across the fucking planet quick. Like, it was really confusing where people were and how long it took them to get there. I don't know. I'm one of those people that nitpicks about that sort of thing, but it's really not that important. So, I guess final thoughts. No, it was good. It was very good. It was a great movie. Very good movie. Probably not going to be one of my favorites of the year, but good movie. I don't know what else to say. I'd give it 7 out of 10, which is the exact same thing I gave The Jungle Book. These after screening reviews are off to a great start, huh? Well, I don't know what I'm gonna see next, but I don't know. Who knows? The future! Hopefully Doctor Strange is good. That's all I'm hoping. So until whatever time next, I don't have a catchphrase.